Hello, beautiful people. I hope you're all having a fantastic day like me, as I reached recently over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube at the time of this recording. Like, seriously, thank you guys so much. Not just the Star Wars community as a whole, but my long term subs, and especially you, Theory, with your friends and your team. Like, I've never had such a surge in popularity with my videos. I have very humble beginnings as a YouTuber, but it really means a lot to me. So I really appreciate it so much. So thank you all again. That being said, as you guys may or may not know, I'm currently doing a poll for the next saber that I'm going to get from Theory Sabers. It's going to be a double blade lightsaber because I never had such a saber. So at the time of this recording, it's still open. It ends at the 7-day mark. So I hope you guys cast your vote. And with that being said, I'm also thinking that since I used to do giveaways, if you're a long-term subscriber, you recall I used to do that for Power Ranger helmets from different makers. I'm probably gonna start doing it for these if you catch my drift. But yeah, hopefully, as long as the channel continues to grow and there's more engagements and comments and just the views itself, Gally just built into something, I'm gonna be generous again, especially just to show my appreciation to all of you. So that being said, let's take a look at this anticipated hilt that I had my eyes on for a while. Alright guys, here we have the Judger, which I eyed for a while on TheorySabers.com. Now, right off the bat, this is not a unique hilt to Theory Sabers. As you know, there are plenty of sabers where you could find universally across different stores, and Theory store is no different. But considering that I have had a genuine positive experience from his shop, it was only natural that I'd be considering to eye such a lightsaber. Now, with that being said, the Judger is not a very expensive hilt. I guess I would explain why it's rated so high, because for the value gain out of a hilt with such a design, it's really nice. And this was what I spent the 20% off on, as I wanted to get myself a saber that might be more in the budget of most people, but you style this enough to where you can be like, yeah, this was a good buy, just because of the way it looks. This saber is really, really cool to look at. Like, every time when I look at this thing, it's just unique. It stands out. I'm not going to be a broken record about how I love unique sabers that have personality here and there, but this is a really cool looking saber. And to show you here in this picture, the board is connected, so when you remove it, you do expect it to be connected to the top emitter of this portion of the saber in order to charge it. That's not a deal breaker, and the saber is pretty light. It feels good in my hand. There's enough design to make it unique, but yet the grip itself, it's just perfect. I will say that something I noticed when I first got the saber is that these things right here, you'll probably notice that I can move it a bit. You hear that? Yeah, these things were a bit loose on two of them, and I left that on like that just to show you. I pretty much use my nails to kind of like, well, two fingers at the same time. You could probably use a different. You can actually use a physical tool to tighten them, but they were a bit loose. So quality assurance did miss that on this, but again, it's an easy fix. I was able to turn it without any issues, and I just left it like that just to show you, because most of the time they are supposed to be like this. And if you want to put in the bit in order to hold the blade, there's 3 of them. You have the 2 buttons here. And yeah, just the design is just really nice. You can't go wrong with this. This is definitely a saber. Yeah, I haven't shut off the adhesive there. This is just a really cool looking saber, and I definitely recommend it to anyone who is maybe considering getting one just for dueling or just to show off. Like, you can't go wrong with either motivation as to why you would buy a lightsaber. So with that being said, I'm about to show you guys what it's like when it's activated. Alright guys, so once again, attach the blade to the hilt, and yeah, the sound front, I decided to go for this particular saber since it is seemingly original to the community, at least no known character I know in Star Wars lore from what I've been able to track. I decided to use the game package. So Revan, how we miss you. It's a twist. As I said before, you got with your Proffie saber, you need to get used to understanding how to give it a twist in order to activate it. So it's right there from front.
I am Bastilashon.
Now, it's not just because of the gold markings on it, but like I can see this yellow. Oh man, let's try changing the color. I'm feeling nostalgic. Let's see another one.
Darth Malak.
Old Iron Jaw. I have not played the Old Republic in so long. Knights of the Old Republic.
I came to warn you, Jedi.
Oh, the guy who just won't die. Oh. From the second game. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really feeling... I should start playing those games again. I haven't played those games since the Xbox back in the day. But I would always watch YouTube videos of some of these old Star Wars games. Just to reminisce. But now, I think I should just... Maybe this weekend at the time of recording, I'm just gonna go through it all and just have a good time playing the games again. On my own terms. I was kind of... at the time, just using my friend's console because, yeah, I wasn't really spoiled as a kid. My parents made me work for my stuff, which I appreciate. Oh, you know this guy. Oh my god. I'm so happy I went with the game sound package. There we go. Nice magenta. I do think magenta is a very underrated saber. Just pink and magenta, like, well, this is just pink. I don't know. Oh, how I miss The Force Awakens. Star Killer. Seriously, one of the most dangerous characters in all of Star Wars lore. At least, you know, if you go through the bad ending.
We meet at last, son of Vader.
Let's see what this saber can do.
The Jedi games. If you've been watching Theories Arcade, you recognize the Jedi Outcast games and this guy. I do wonder when he's gonna play Jedi Academy. A really cool, interesting character. Funny enough, I did play Jedi Academy before I played Outcast, or any of the other games that he existed in. I don't recognize this one off the top of my head.
I'm Cal, and this is PD1.
Cal! Honestly, I love Cal's sound front for a blue saber. I mean, obviously I can change color, but when it comes to defaults, it's one of my personal favorites.
Second sister.
From the Jedi games. This has a cool sound.
My name is Dagan Gera.
Actually, there we go, yellow. Like it's supposed to be. Seriously, I was so heartbroken when he bled the saber.
Ninth sister.
Nice. That could be from anything.
He's no good to me, dead.
and one of my favorites. Well, I hope you guys like this demonstration. This is definitely a saber that, as promoted, is a 5 out of 5 easily. I just love the design. It's not unique to Theory Sabers, but considering that this was available on Theory site and I do trust him as a regular customer, I'm very, very happy with this. This is definitely a saber I love to show off and just wield. Like, it feels just right, guys. Anyway, I hope you guys like this video. Please consider liking and subscribing. As I said, I'm intending to expand my channel again into more engaging content, just like giveaways, doing polls, looking up sabers. And if you guys have any requests for particular sabers or, you know, any ideas just in general for the channel that could be Star Wars related or Power Rangers or anything that you would like me to review, you know, feel free to speak your mind. I really, really, really want to try getting this channel to grow into something meaningful. And like I said, it really means a lot to me. After all, I get to go into my favorite hobby, showing off shit that I can afford. Hachi. Hachi, come here. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Who's my little king? Yeah, this is my baby. Y'all seen when he was a puppy. Are you scared? He's not normally bothered by a lightsaber. Hey. Alright, Hachi, you say bye, alright? Yeah, this is my little bastard. Anyway, guys, as I was about to say, I get to go into my favorite hobby again. Buying stuff that I can thankfully afford. Yeah, it's not cheap, but I'm thankful for where I am in life, and I hope you guys like this video. So, don't forget to vote, and consider liking and subscribing to the channel if you see fit. Ciao for now. I'm gonna go walk him. And I'm taking the lightsaber.